Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kwadash, giving double honors to the elders and apostles, that great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the brethren, the Akim out there on the highways and byways, pushing this truth and 100% sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, and peace and salutations to the few and sincere sisters who believe in this gospel. So I want to entitle this lesson, if it ain't one thing, then it's another. Endure it unto the end, right? And, just thinking about situations that I go through in life or just have been going through in this truth and, things that just come up in my life. And, I just have to, to remember to lean upon Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, because a lot of the trials and tribulations that we go through in this truth is to strengthen us and increase our faith and increase our belief and give us an opportunity to call on and lean on Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai to get us through whatever we may be going through, right? So I just wanted to make this quick lesson to, exhort those who may be going through trials, tribulations, and, whatever those things may be, whether it be with finances, with your woman, with family, with your children, with your job, whatever it may be, wherever, the Lord may be bringing up, tribulations in your life to test you and to, Lord willing, strengthen you and to make you stronger in this truth. You know what I'm saying? So look, let's go to the book of Acts 14 and 22. And it says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So again, this is not going to be a cakewalk. This is not going to be an easy thing. This is not going to be something that's going to, it's not going to be the yellow brick road walking into the kingdom. We got to go through much trials and tribulations. And the things that we go through here in this time is to strengthen us and for the big test, right? The big test is the hour of temptation, Jacob's trouble, when things really get real and when things really, get hectic here in Babylon the Great and, just on the earth in general. So we got to realize and understand that this is not just going to be a cakewalk, something that's just going to be so easy, but we got to endure these things. You know what I'm saying? We got to endure our trials, endure our tribulations to the end. And, do our best to overcome them. Some things, we're going to overcome. Some things we're going to get through. Some things, we might have to deal with until deliverance, until salvation. Whatever it may be, your lot is your lot, but just keep strong, keep the faith, keep prayer, and endure. That's really the best thing that we can do right now is just to endure, right? Romans chapter 5 and verse 3, it says, and not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope, right? So tribulations, having to go through things, having to overcome things, man, that's working our patience, because whatever we need is not always going to come right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not going to be so instantaneous. You're going to have to, sometimes you're going to have to just sit back and just wait. Sometimes you're going to have to just, grind things out. You're going to have to work through things and just take the punches where you may. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, we glory in tribulations. We glory because we know that Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is trying to strengthen us. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is putting us through these trials to make us stronger, to try us as that gold in the fire. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to remember to stay, stay faithful, and keep enduring. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that. So like it. Endure and right. This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 22. Well, actually, let me get another one. right? Let's start up here, right? It says, shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come, right? So he that endures to the end shall be saved, right? As long as you stay strong, stay rooted and grounded in this truth, trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, those are the men that are going to be saved, right? Who are the elect. You know what I'm saying? So you got to endure these things. You got to endure the trials. You got to endure the tribulations that you go through. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's not always going to be fun, but it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a cakewalk. It's not supposed to be fun times or fun world. You know what I'm saying? And this is me speaking to myself as well because, I go through things. I'm going through something right now. And just gotta just remember, man, just to keep going, keep striving, keep moving, and keep praying. You know what I'm saying? Because without Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying? These things mean nothing. So you got people who are enduring tribulations in the world for no reason, for nothing. That just may be their lot, but their end is destruction. Lest they repent. And Israelites specifically, lest they repent and believe on the Lord and believe on Yahweh Shai. But a lot of people, endure tribulations and troubles. One, we're under the curses here in Babylon the Great. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. So our people are just, are going to be afflicted anyway because we're under the curses. But, you got a lot of Israelites who do go through things and a lot of things like that, and are not in his truth, and there is just in vain. You know what I'm saying? But we are enduring for a reason. We have a purpose for our sufferings. You know what I'm saying? We have a purpose for the things that we go through. Lord willing, we be of the elect and we are saved. Because I don't want to go through these trials and tribulations just, to be destroyed or to be left behind here in Babylon when the nuclear missiles hit. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. Lord willing, brothers are too. You know what I'm saying? Let's go here to Sirach, chapter 2, starting at verse 1. It says, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble, right? We got to constantly endure trials and tribulations and make not haste, meaning not trying to, make these fast moves, trying to get out of this thing quickly or trying to get out of your troubles quickly. But you got to constantly endure, right? Whenever Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai chooses to end your trial or your tribulation or whatever you may be going through, that's when the Lord just chooses to end it. But whatever you're going through right now, you just got to continue to endure and you got to continue to move forward, right? Verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, right? So you got to, when you go through these trials, when you go through these tribulations, you got to cleave unto the Lord, right? You got to lean on him. You got to, that's like, let's say for brothers who have a daughter or a niece or something like that, or just a young child in general, when that child gets scared, what does that child do? That child starts to grab you and hold you tighter. You know what I'm saying? And they start to cleave unto you. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way that we have to be with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. When we go through trials and tribulations, we got to cleave unto the Lord. And that's what he wants us to do. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai desires for us to cleave on to him as if we were, young children, or, or your woman. Your woman would do the same thing when she's afraid. When she's afraid and she's looking for that protection. That's the same way we have to be when it comes to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It says, verse 4, whatever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate, right? So again, tribulations work patience, right? And we got to be, we got to take these things with the knowing that, okay, well, there's a reason behind this, and eventually Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to bring me through it. You know what I'm saying? We can't have doubt in our minds that, we're not going to get through something or we can't have doubt in our minds that the Lord is not going to come through us or come through for us. Right? Verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You're only going to be acceptable to the Lord if you went through that adversity. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who is so-called somebody on the earth or in this world or in this planet, right? Guarantee you they had to go through something. They had to go through some type of adversity. You know, they had to go through some type of trials, some type of hardships to get to wherever they were, right? But they are in the race for that corruptible crown. We're in the race for the incorruptible crown. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, while those that may go through trials and tribulations to get somewhere and get some type of worldly prize, you know, we're in this truth to get that incorruptible crown. You know what I'm saying? That incorruptible prize, right? Let's get that. Here, verse 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 25, it says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Shalaki, let me start up here. Verse 24, it says, know ye not that they which run a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible crown. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway, right? So we do this for an incorruptible crown, right, which is the kingdom, right? Where in the kingdom, the elect pertaining to the 144, we're going to be kings and priests. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be kings and priests in the kingdom, right? And that kingdom is going to last forever and ever and ever under Yahweh Shai, right? So we're striving for that incorruptible crown. We got to remember that. You know what I'm saying? Verse 6, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see did ever any trust in the Lord and Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him, right? So there's never been a time, you cannot find it in the scriptures or anywhere, where a man has righteously trusted in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and the Lord forsook him, or the Lord ignored him, or the Lord never came through for him, right? When we read in the Maccabees, when they were following the law, doing what was required of the first covenant, whenever they called upon Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, they were victorious. You know what I'm saying? To the point where the Lord even sent down chariots and angels to fight the battles for them. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is going to do greater things for us, for the elect. So we always got to remember, you know what I'm saying, to stay faithful and stay trusting in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in everything that we do and everything that we go through, right? This is 1 Peter 4 and verse 12. It says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you, right? So this is not a strange thing. This is supposed to happen. This is supposed to be here, right? We're supposed to be going through this. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that you know what I'm saying? We can't let the trials and tribulations trip us up, man. We got to keep on moving. We got to keep moving and keep going, man. So look, Lord willing, that's all I got. Lord willing, this was edifying and straight to the point. Giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom.